live broadcast number 112. That's 112 live broadcast. It's a pleasure to be with you all. I want to first offer my deepest apologies for me being, half an hour late. I was actually in some TBC cash flow coaching with Randy Wilson today, and I didn't know it was going to run into my time. You know, he actually did it after his live broadcast, and somehow he sent me the link in my email and wanted me to be there, and it was awesome. I learned a lot, and but I can't disclose it with you in this live broadcast because it was actually a private meeting with him and some other people that was because it was a paid service. So I want to apologize because if it's really great information that I need, I have to be there. Because if I'm going to be what the admin has recognized me as being one of the greatest leaders in the TBC community and a TBC expert, now they named me this. I didn't name myself this. If they want me to be that, live up to what those, and I don't like titles, but that's what they did. If they're going to do that, then I got to live up to that. So anything that can better me as a person, as far as the Billion Coin is concerned, I need to be there. All right. So I want to thank all of you for being here, and those that had to leave, I understand. I want to say hello to the little 2-year-old that watched me, if she's there. I don't know if she's there or not, but hello, Kayla. I don't know if the person that's in Tennessee is watching me, because I know we're going through some things right now, but nothing's going to change about how I feel about that person. And I just want you to know that our awesome God is good to have us here in the Billion Coin and to have a dynamite admin that does so many things to make sure that we're getting all the information we need to be successful in the Billion Coin. But often we don't always give admin and the TBC tech support their credit, which is due. So what I want to do right now, I want to say directly to TBC administration, as well as TBC tech support. I recognize what you mean to me. And I know that y'all are superb. Y'all are excellent. When I speak of excellence, that's who you are. Y'all doing the best you can. I know admin is spending all kinds of money per month to keep this thing running for us. I know you give us all the information we need to be successful. And I know what has happened, that you're now shifting back. Look, as much as we talk about the world and want to help the world, I see you shifting back to us to learn that we need to be making cash flow ourselves. Because if we're not doing that, guess what? How can we show someone else in poverty how to do the same thing? So what I want to go over today is something that I think we all need to go over. And let's talk a little about our migration. Our migration has been incredibly a great thing. When we think about what we went through last year, and those who are familiar with it, we had some really growing pains and some downtimes in our network. Our TBC wallet had to be taken away from thousands and thousands and thousands, nearly everybody, made about 110 or 111 leaders. And I wasn't one of them. But I didn't break any rules. I followed the system. So I believe in the Billion Coin. I stood in there for the long time, for the moments that we had that was brought before us during that time. We hadn't even reached 2 years old. We had people discounting our coin, causing what they call a parasite into our network, would almost shut down our network. But our admin and our tech support hung in there for us and didn't give up on us and kept the growth of the coin to where it is today. So I want to thank you, administrator. It doesn't matter that we know who that person is. That's irrelevant. That the supposedly Satoshi Nakamoto that supposedly created the Bitcoin, They got a name attached to that, but they've never seen this person. So how do we know this person even exists? So it was irrelevant then. So why is it relevant that we know who this admin is? That's irrelevant. But I want to thank the admin for all you do. I will always think positive about you. I will always believe in you and your vision. And I will believe in tech support, what they're doing behind the scenes and working tirelessly. And one of the greatest things they said to us they're going to do, and they delivered again. They delivered automation into the migration process. They're no longer doing it manually. And I'm going to tell you, for an example, I had my sister during migration yesterday evening. And we checked this morning, in less than 12 hours, they said in 24 hours, in less than 12 hours, her coins was in her new TBC-009.net new wallet. And she's in a new network. All migrated in less than 12 hours. You see what automation can do? So there is no reason whatsoever that anyone that have gotten millions of dollars in their 004.net wallet, the old wallet, that's going to end on the 31st. And let me share something with you about that date. Like I've always said, that's in Fiji time. So a lot of us here, particularly the U.S. and parts of the world, need to be thinking the 30th, not the 31st, because they're going to stop Fiji time. Okay? So, thank you so much, admin. Thank you so much, tech support. Keep up the great work you're doing. Hang in there with us. I know y'all have put up with so many complaints and sending stuff to tech support and people. See, people want that instant gratification. And like Randy and I talked about before, people were already having money issues before they got in the billion coin. So why are you complaining? Why are all these complaints? They got in billion coin. Oh, just pay, become a millionaire, let the money sit there and grow. It's not an investment. It is called a purchase. It's not a bank. It's not a charity. So let's keep that all in mind, okay? Let's keep that all in mind. What we have in our TBC administration, as well as our tech support. Now, what I'm going to go here is go through the blog, okay, a little bit, okay? All right. Let's do a screen share. Okay, we're right here. And let's just give I run a applause to our Scott Thorne, but we could refer to him as AKA Bitcoin Scott. He was just put on the blog. Actually, this happens to be Randy's live broadcast, but Randy and I was and myself and Scott Thorne was actually on his live broadcast, and he we talked about cash flow on the personal level. Okay, on the personal level. All right. So if y'all haven't seen this video, please play it. Okay. See, the 1 to 2 year cash flow campaign is the bridge between the fiat-based economy to a fully developed TBC economy. Okay, see, next, the massive community growth campaign. Then comes the merchant adoption campaign. You see what I just said? See, are you getting? Listen, let me come out to you. I'm going to read that again. Next is the massive community growth campaign. Then comes the merchant adoption campaign. You see what? When I say studying the blog, do you understand? Do you see what the message they're sending here? Thank you, TBC Revolution. I should be at your live broadcast very soon. Again, I want to sincere, my deepest apologies for being late, but I was at a cash flow meeting with Randy along with about 4 or 5 other people. Okay, that was a $10 paid event that we all was at. So I apologize